Yes, ma'am.
Yes, some slides you can see. So just now I think Neha has joined. Okay, Neha. So good evening. Can you please turn on your camera? So we are here doing linear equations in two variables. Okay. So I was explaining. Hi, Neha. So I was explaining. Actually, you have joined a bit late. You missed some points, but I will explain it again. So here we were doing what is the equations. Equations means anything which is equal to two expressions which are equals to, like this is an example of x plus y is equal to 8. Okay. So here this is an equation. Why it's an equation? Because there is an equality sign. There is an equal sign. If there is not an equal sign, like x plus y is given, x plus y plus 8 is given, then it's not an equation. It will become an expression. It will not be an equation. So next is variables. You are I think already aware of the variables. What are the variables? So variables means anything which changes its value. So generally we denote it with alphabets in the mathematics. Like here you can see in the equation x and y are the variables. Okay. So these are we denotes with alphabets mostly a plus b, x plus y plus z, t. You can take anything. So like here, if I'm taking the value of x, so the value of y will be, yes, Aksa, can you tell me? Value of the y will be?
Ma'am, what's the value of x?
X is 1.
Then the value of y will be 7.
Yeah. So Neha, what do you think if the value of x is 5?
If the value of x is 5, ma'am, then y equal to 3.
Yes. So see, the values of x and y's are not fixed. They are changing. That means they are variables. They doesn't have any fixed value. So, but 8 is here. It's called the constant because it has a fixed value. So next is linear. Linear means any equation which has degree 1. Like here, I'm just taking one equation. Don't to confuse you guys. I'm not putting so many things because from this one equation, we are learning everything. Everything is there. So here, see what is the highest degree. Degree means highest degree of the equation. So here, see what is the degree of x here is 1. Degree of y here is also 1. So that means any equation whose highest degree is 1 is called linear equation. So what do you think if the degree is 2? Just raise your hand if you know that. Like here, this is x plus y is equal to 8 is a linear equation because the highest degree is 1. So what about this x square plus 2y is equal to 8? What do you think? This is also linear equation because it is an equation also. It contains variables also. So what do you think? Is this yeah, Neha, tell me.
Ma'am, it is a quadratic equation.
Yes, yes, it's quadratic equation because the degree of the highest degree is not 1. So for the linear equation, that is the must condition that the highest degree of the equation should be 1. So this chapter is all about this in your ninth grade. I think, I don't know which board are you, but generally in the CBSE board, it is a fourth chapter and all books has this chapter in the grade 9, 4. Maybe the number can be here and there. So linear equations in two variables. So that was all the meaning of the chapters, that we are dealing with the equations like this, x plus y is equal to 8. Okay, so which are in two variables, not one variable. You have studied in your 8th and 7th grade maybe in one variable. Okay, so what is the linear equations in one variable? What is the standard form of the linear equation in one variable, and what is the solution of the linear equation? Two variables, sorry, not one variable. Any doubt till now, the chapter or any meaning, linear equations to two, because we are dealing with the two variables. That's why two variables. Till now, any confusion? If you want to ask me anything, you can ask me. Anything you want to ask me? No, everything is clear. Can we move to the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
So there is just a definition I have given. So that because linear, it's one more reason is there. When you represent it graphically, so it's an equation of a line. Because when quadratic is not that, I mean, when you quadratic equation, when you put in the graphical form, it's not a straight line. It will be a straight line. So that you have already done linear equation in one variable in your earlier classes. Like I'm giving you example, x is equal to 5, y is equal to 4, c is equal to 9, t is equal to 7. So these where we include only one variable, like x plus 7 is equal to 3, x plus 7 is equal to 0, y plus 9 is equal to 0. So these kind of equations which contains only one variable is called as linear equation in one variable. So this is the general form of your linear equation in two variables. So ax plus b is equal to c. So where all a, b, c are real numbers, and a and b should not be equal to 0, because if a becomes if a becomes 0, so it will not be a linear equation in one variable. So it will become a constant. Like I can give you example here. So like x plus 5 is equal to 10. This is the example of a linear equation in one variable. We are just recalling what we have done. So we will relate this with the linear equations in two variables. So now you can see x plus 5 is equal to 10. Here the value of a is 1. What is the real number with the x? Value of b is 5. Value of c is 10. So what do you think if I take the value of a as 0? So x will become 0. So it will be equal to 5 is equal to 10. So does it make sense? Nothing. It is possible only in the case of like 5 is equal to 5 if b and c are equal. And that is the possible in the case only if the constants are equal, then it will not be an equation. We are not dealing with any variable, so it will not be an equation in one variable. Okay, so that's why here we should put the condition that a should not be variable of x or y, whatever variable you have, should be a real number, not 0. Like these are two examples of I have taken linear equation in one variable. You can see here also the highest degree of the variable is 1. We will discuss it later. Okay. So this is again the recall of what you have done, because I want to relate whatever you have done with the what is new topic. So have you done the graph of linear equation in one variable? So how to plot the point like x is equal to 5. I think that you were doing from your grade 6. Were you doing that from grade 6? Na? Like if I'm giving you any equation x is equal to 5, plot the point on a number line. You can do it very easily. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you show me on, if you have some paper and pen, how can you plot a point x is equal to 5 on a number line? Like just draw a number line 0 to 10. Then show me where are you, you need to plot x is equal to 5. So you need to plot that point. I don't want very scaling thing. Just show me the rough thing. I just want to know here how much you know. It's a rough thing. On a number line, show me x is equal to 5. No, show me the 0.5. Just plot the 0.5. Where is that? I can show you the equation. X is equal to 5. Can you mark the number line? How can you mark the number line? I will show you in the next step. Do you know, is this difficult? Do you know how to represent this number? Yeah, very good. Very good, Aksa. Yeah, Neha. I'm waiting for you, baby.
Just a second, ma'am.
Sure, sure. Take your time. You done with Neha? It's a very small thing I think I've asked. Can wait for only 1 minute. Okay, let's do. So, okay. So, yeah, as you have shown me, Aksa. So this is the number line, and you can simply plot this point on this. X is equal to 5 if it is given. So again, it is a linear. So this is how we represent on the number line. So there is one more way to represent it. That is line like this. Can you see that line? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, no? So x is equal to 5. See, this is another example, x is equal to 3. So see, here, wherever you, on this line, wherever you take the, wherever you take the value of x, it will be always 3. Okay, so the value of y is changing, but the value of x is 3. So this is again a straight line. Or see, there is one more example, 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. This is again an equation of linear equation of one variable. So we can also put this as a point also on a number line, and we can put as a graphical representation as a line also, straight line. So simple, you can say any equation where x is given is parallel to y axis. So any doubt till now? So we have done what is the meaning of linear equation in two variable, what is the meaning of linear equations in one variable, and how can we find the solution in one variable. So simple solution and the graphical solution, both things. Any doubt? You can ask me anything. You can ask me. Any doubt? Can we move to further slide? Can we? Okay, sure. Sure, Neha? Got it? Yeah. So now come to linear equations in two variables. Again, that was the recall of the previous thing we have done. So we have already discussed this all thing when two variables both have degree 1, that equation two variable. So this is the general form of linear equation in one variable. What was the general form of linear equation in one variable? Ax plus b is equal to c. But here with b, we have a second variable. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay. Now here, what is the condition with the one variable? That the real number, again here ABC are real numbers, the constants are real numbers, but what was the condition in the one variable? That the real number of the variable x, that means a should not be equal to 0. So here the condition is both a and b should not be equal to 0. So Next is coefficient. C is again coefficient. A, B, C are real number where A is not equal to 0 and B is not equal to 0. So this is a general equation of a linear equation in two variables. General form you can say. So this is an example. So with this example, you can easily tell me what is the value of A, B, and C. Okay. So Neha, I would love to ask you. So please unmute your mic. Can you tell me what is the value of A in this equation?
6, ma'am.
6. Value of B?
2, ma'am.
2. And the value of C is?
5, ma'am.
Yeah. So now suppose, okay, you can mute your mic, baby. So suppose if I make this value of anything, A or B is equal to 0. So suppose we make the value of B is equal to 0. So it will become 6x plus 5 is equal to 0. So will it be the linear equation in two variables? No. So it will become a linear equation in one variable. But in the exceptional case, sometimes to make it the linear equation in two variables, we go ahead with these things also, 6x plus 0y plus 5. So sometimes we take those values, but generally it will become the then linear equation in one variable. We don't take value of A and B 0. But it's not exceptional case that it's not never, I mean, it can happen with some conditions. You will go through and you will study further all about this. So this is again, okay, Aksa, I would love to ask you now, value of A, B, and C.
Ma'am, the value of A is -3, value of B is 4, and value of C is -9.
Yeah, very good. Good job, babies. So any doubt about general form of the linear equation in two variables?
No, ma'am.
No, Neha, no, nothing. Okay. Now again, we are coming to the, like we have done the solution of linear equation in one variable. We are coming to the solution of linear equations in two variables. Now, before going to the solution of linear equation two variables, there are some points I want to discuss with you. As you have done x plus 5 is equal to 10 in the earlier classes, how you do find the solution? You generally transposition method was there, addition subtraction method was there. So you used to come with a lot of method and then you remove the value. So one variables and then the next you come up with a constant only. So when you add something, subtract something, multiply something or divide something at one side, the same operation do you do with the other side also, no? You remember, like if x plus 5 is equal to 10, I'm subtracting 5 from the left hand side. So I will do with the same operation with the right hand side also. Remember? So x plus 5 minus 5 is equal to 10 minus 5. So we come out with the solution. So whatever we are adding, subtracting, it doesn't matter. So we can do this. So some conditions of linear equations in one variables are applicable for the linear equations in two variable also. So there are some points before jumping to the solution, I would love to discuss with you guys. Like the solution of linear equation is not affected whenever we add something or subtract something from both of the sides. Doesn't matter. Like from the previous equation, you can say I can subtract 6 from both the sides. So it will become 0. Doesn't matter. -6 will go there. So we multiply or both divide both the sides with any non-zero number. Doesn't matter. Okay. So okay, so in the case of linear equation in one variable, I forgot to discuss with you one thing. There is only one and one solution. Like if x plus 5 is equal to 8, so the value of x will be only, what do you think? 3. Got it? So can you change the value of x anything else? No, no. Value of x plus 5 is equal to 8. In that case, value of x will always 3. So there will be only one and one unique solution in the case of linear equation in one variables. But in case of two variables, there can be infinitely many solutions. So see, and the solution ordered pair, have you done the coordinate geometry, the introduction of coordinate geometry something? Okay, we will discuss it later. So okay, like just understand with the example, maybe you will get it better. So like this is the equation, linear equation of two variables where value of A is 3, B is 1, and the C is 9. So you can write it like 3x plus y minus 9 is equal to 0 also. That doesn't matter. It is same. That is also a general form and it is also a general form. You can write it again in case of general form because there will be questions like that. Questions will be, find the value of A, B, C, what is A here, B here, C here, what is the general form of these kind of MCQs sometimes come in your competitive exams, not now. So that's why I'm explaining all these tiny thoughts so that you can get in mind that if something is coming like that and they sometimes they ask you to write this equation in the general form of the linear equation in two variables. So you can write it very easily. So 9 constant will go there. So you know when we transpose any number from any side, so it will change its sign or the operation. So like 9 is positive 9 here. When we will change here, it will become negative 9. So 3x plus y minus 9 is equal to 0. That will be the general form of linear equation in two variables. Very rarely, sometimes in MCQ, sometimes in 1 mark question, when you go for the competitive exam and some question patterns here, they ask you in that thing, they write this linear equation in journal form. So then you can write this also. So now you can see, we are just going with the hit and trial method. I think that was the first method when you were using algebra. You have used that, how to find the solution. So now you can see when we put 2 for the value x value and 3 for the y's value, we get the solution. Like for the x, we have put 2 here. For the value of y, we put 3 here. So it is again 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So right hand side is right hand side. Oh, sorry, left hand side. So you can say 2, 3. So where a value of x is 2 and value of y is 3, that is a solution of this equation. So we can take one more example here. So x plus 4y is equal to 14. So here, again, I'm using hit and trial method. So I'm taking the value of x as 2, value of y as a 3. So when we put these values in the equation, we get 2 plus 4 and multiplied by 3 is equal to 14. The 2 plus 12 is equal to 14. Again, 14 is equal to 40. So there, the solution of this equation is the value of x is equal to 2 and y is 3. So here we always comes with the two values, x and y. Okay. So ordered pair always becomes in the solution of linear equation in two variable. We always comes with the two values. So this is not a unique solution. There can be many other solutions also. This is just a hit and trial method. We use one solution that is called ordered pair. So this is the way how do we write this thing. So 2, 3 is the solution of the equation 3x plus y is equal to 9. So now are you getting it? Have you seen 2, 3 somewhere? Ordered pair. This is called ordered pair. Do you get it? Have you seen that? So there, and again 2, 3 is not equal to 3, 2. 2, 3 means here the value of x is 2 and the value of y is 3. If you will change this ordered pair 3, 2, it will become total opposite. That the value of x will be 3 and the y will be 2. So that's very different. Okay. So similarly, 2, 3 is the solution of the equation x plus 4y is equal to 40. So in case of linear equations in two variables, we always come up with the solution as an ordered pair. We always come up with the x and y things. Okay. So this was the one solution. Now we come up to the how to graphically represent this linear equation. Any doubt till now? You want to ask me anything? There are so many other methods to solve this and all this except this hit and trial method. Sometimes they ask you just for, sometimes they give you, okay, so I will have to explain the kind of questions you will get based on this thing. Sometimes they will give you this ordered pair. The check is 2, 3 is the solution of the equation. So you have to put the value of x as a 2, value of y as a 3 in the equation, given equation, and then check it. Is this, does it satisfy the equation? Does it the left hand side is equal to right hand side? You need to check it. So this also covers, good portion of the question set of questions. The 2, 3 is the solution of this equation or not? Check, is this the solution or not? These kind of questions will come up with these kind of, equation. Any doubt till now? You want to ask me anything? Aksa, Neha, anything, baby?
No,